numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode.
Well, there is a definite chill in the Northern California air, Coach, but still a wonderful afternoon for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
On the double. Pilot, 64, weak. Ready.
On first down, Eason. That's complete to Richard, the running back. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Orbit.
56 is the mic.
So don't say nothing.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Here we go. 15 run. 15 run.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Shit.
Hey, Foxtrot. Right up.
Throwing on first down. Eason. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Taco Charlton able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Eason. And this one complete to Reed. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
Protein spill. Hey, exit.
56 to Mike. 56 is the mic. Come on, D. 56. Mike, 56.
On fourth down, Eason. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Operating from the gun, Eason is going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Don't be scared.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Mike 56, Mike 56.
Hey, Delta.
3 buzz.
To throw again. Eason. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. A hat tip to P.J. Williams there defensively, making sure that one didn't find its target.
Now, that's a great play defensively, and one thing we do know, both of the corners are going to face a lot of action in this game, the way that offense likes to fling it around.
The safeties, they better be ready to be engaged as well. On 3rd down, Eason. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. On 1st and 10, Eason. This is Coleman with a grab. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Corey Coleman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Matthew McCrane on for the PAT. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 39 yards there. A big one. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Watson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings' 36-yard line.
Line him up! Line him up!
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joejuan Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
56,
Mike 56. Man.
On 1st down, Eason. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys, already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Throwing again. Eason. He'll find his running back here, Richard. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a third down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Looking to throw. Eason, and he finds the tight end, Reed. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Let's go, get set. Hey, Haywood.
56.
From the gun, Eason out to the left here to Reed. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Flushed out right. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Hey, box up.
2nd and 6. That's caught. It's Coleman.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit?
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just gotten fortunate along the way. I have no real great answer for it, but we're seeing something you don't often see.
Now! Motion. 52 is the mic. What? Hey, exit. Check. 5-2 is the mic.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason. And that is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing. McCrane's
kick is good. And that will make our score 9-0. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me,
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that mattered.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be in search of their initial points in the contest, trailing 9-0 as they begin with a first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. 2nd and 5 now. Watson, and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Noah Fant. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Vikings take over first down at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
To throw on second down. Eason, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
56 is the mic.
To throw on third down. Eason. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Down to the 25. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 9, Watson going for it all. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Batting that one free defensively was Lonnie Johnson.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Ready up.
56, Maya 56. Get this
Get.
Throwing on first down. Eason. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 33-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Minnesota.
This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Here we go, team. Here I go.
Operating from the gun. Eason. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Sione Takitaki racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a fourth down after the scramble.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth.
I'm on. Shit. I can forward.
They're going for it. It's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Eason. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Caught on the right side, Reed. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Hey, 7.
On 1st and 10, Eason. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's Xavier Rhodes there in on the stop.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Switch. Let's go. Come on, check 24. Back 55.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
61, match box, fight.
On first down, Eason. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Greystone, Travis. Hey, wahoo!
From the gun, Eason. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Bravo.
Throwing on first down. Eason steps away to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, 20, 10. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Back to throw. Eason. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. 23 yards, the final tally. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Eason. A short little throw taken in by Reed. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Team 6. 5.
Looking to throw. Eason looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Back to throw. Eason. That's to his running back, complete. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Being chased out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Switch it.
Operating from the gun. Eason. And this one complete to Reed. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Hey, echo. 53, Mike. All day, baby, all day. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Hey, exit. Big Sears right here. We got to step it up.
On 4th down, Eason. Just keeping the... And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Olivier Vernon. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. On 2nd and 9, Watson has got it to Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 12 yards there and a first down. On first down, Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Watson off play action. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Jabal Sheard able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
He's coming. He's coming.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Looking to throw. Eason. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Hey, Delta.
On 1st and 10, Eason. This one complete to Coleman. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the gun, Eason sliding out of the pocket. And he finds the tight end, Reed. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. 2nd and 1. Dancing to his left. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Protein spill. 5.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expects.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Watson now to throw. He's going to go for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for the 49ers, they finally taste victory for the first time after 7 straight defeats. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial.